saddle again. I'm back. I'm back in the saddle again until I'm not. Oh, welcome to all my supporters, my lovers, my friends, and my family. And welcome to my trolls as well. Can't leave you guys out because I know you need me to keep up your platitude of getting me canceled. Because who else could you do this to constantly? I just don't know. Fuck. Happy Valentine's Day. Today is the day of love. Today is the day of chocolate, flowers, and diamonds. Some of which I will not get. And there's my husband, the non-chocolate giver, the non-flower giver, and the non-diamond giver. He is here in the chat on the way home, and I will be getting nothing. But all I got was lack of sleep. I got a dog who pissed on my carpet and barked at me all night long with Grandpa up all night long. Today, do not get stung by Cupid's arrow. And if you do want to get stung by Cupid's arrow, bend over and shake that rump. Shake it. Give better aim for everybody who wants to shoot that arrow at your ass. Not in it, at it. Isn't that where you're supposed to shoot it? I don't know. Ah, fucking Valentine's Day. It's always depressing for me. I get nothing but a headache, a heartache, and everything in between. You know what, Lucas? I, as well, hope you have a daughter-in-law. I'm getting cramps. My fallopian tube. Shit. You women, any of you women, give me a minute. Any of you women get a cramp in your fallopian tube and it shoots right down to your labia majora on the right side. Shit. From the inside to the downside spiral. Holy crap. My right labia. Give me a minute. No. What is that? Is that a pain from menopause? It went right straight down. Ah! There it is again. What is happening? What? That's ovulation? The hell, Dan? Let's make a baby. Ah! It keeps happening. Shit, back to back? Shit. Cupid's arrow is not there yet. Cupid's arrow is on his way home. He wants to stuff me with that one. I don't know. Shit. I don't know. Y'all. Oh. Hold on, Sarah. Good. Good, Sarah. Good. What the hell? Nobody? Only a couple of you have experienced that? Shit. Well, I'm only assuming that it's from the right fallopian tube. So I can buy my own flowers, Kathy. I sure can. I can buy my own flowers. I don't like pearls, rustic, so I'm gonna abort the pearl necklace. It does hurt. Okay, what parenting style did I raise my kid? Exactly the way I am. Talked about vaginas, buttholes, poop, sex, and did I say vaginas? Probably. Teresa, Maria, I do have a Valentine. And I'm gonna tell you who my Valentine is. Are you ready? Coco de Bean. Cocoa bean gives me the most love, the most comfort, and the cutest face every day. So, Joanna! It happened again with the cough. Joe, Dan's credit card. I can buy my own flowers, write my name in the sand. I can do what I want to, 'cause this bitch makes her own money. I don't need no more Dan. I'm about ready to make more than him and support his ass all night and all day. Hey, you better be good to me, Dan. You better be good to me. Hey, Chis. I'm about to blast his MFing ass into the universe. I'm rising so fast, nobody can keep track of me. Catch me if you can. Oh, shit. Did I have a job before my social media career? You betcha. You betcha. And I supported Dan while he was in law school. You betcha. I did. I sure did. Liam! We've been waiting for you! Liam! Where have you been, Liam? That's my death song, Liam. Liam! What the fuck, man? Liam! People were beckoning your name yesterday. I did an evening live, but you didn't hear it. We tried to shine the bat signal for Liam and Chrissy, but y'all weren't answering. We tried. Yes, we were together. We've been together forever. Forever and ever apart. Forever and ever with you. But don't you know I could do anything for you? Because forever and ever it's you. Is that the words of the song? I don't know. I've been doing keto. Strict about it too. My mom said we're going to get off the diet and have some chocolate cake. That's okay. Don't screw up your day, but you can have one piece. Anywho. You forgot how I met Dan at the Five and Dime. The local Five and Dime. He was wearing a raspberry beret, and I was driving my little red Corvette. That's what happened, I swear. I swear to the bejesus on that whole thing. It's a blending of the Prince songs. It's a complete reenactment of our love. Complete and utter. Imagine Dan with the raspberry beret on. So, yes. Prosecco. Okay, so my neighbor dropped me off a chest infection. It's going around. Hi, dumpling. Happy Valentine's Day, my sweet dumpling. Oh, Teresa, that's very sweet. Hi, cyclist grandma. It's going around. That chest will shut. Hey, Canuck. I always kind of want to call you Cantuck because I have a friend on here. He is kind of similar. I call him Dodo. But how do you keep the house clean? I don't stop moving. I don't stop moving and grooving. Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh shit, Mary. We have a friend that is just tested positive for bronchitis and flu A. So I'm gonna give you a blanket statement today. I had eggs and I had coffee. So with that being said, I figured it was. Were I married? No. My heart's been married to Dan for a long time, Curtis. It's been connected at the valves for a very long time. So I had eggs and coffee. So I might be on and off, the treadmill, if you know what I mean. The smell right now is shockingly smelly. Okay, I don't understand what kilograms mean. How's Andrew? Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. Y'all entertain yourselves. Eggs and coffee. I knew, I said this is a bad idea, but I did it. Give me a minute. How do I get out of here? You guys, I got shit to do in here. Give me a minute. Eek. Sorry about that. Everything was going good and dandy until I started running, throwing shit all around in my colon and stomach. Crap. That's a doozy, you guys. And I knew when I said I want eggs and I had coffee, that was horrible. It was a bad idea. Anyhow, yes, Kels. Well, one of them anyway. Anywho, sorry about that. Eggs and coffee for me don't mix. So I need 158 pounds. Well, what were you originally be? I'm about 150. All right, Liam. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something. Fascia shitter. It was quick. My colon don't waste time, John. It just comes out quick. When I say I gotta go, it's right there. And if I wait a second more, let me tell you. Can we talk about Lindor chocolates? Anybody? Do y'all know what Lindor chocolates are? So, no, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay, so, let me, all right, well, let me tell you a secret. So, I have a container full of Lindor chocolates. Don't judge me, because I'm going to say what I feel and what I thought. Listen to what I said, thought, right? Past tense. So people give them to Grandpa. People give him, Christmas baskets and shit. I can't get rid of that shit. I would put it out for family functions. Nobody would eat it. Nobody. Not even us or Dan, right? So I thought it was old people candy. I'm just saying it. I thought it was old, like those cherry cordial things. The cherry, you know, in the middle and the chocolate. Anywho. So I was desperate last night. I was desperate. Hecka. I was so desperate. I have become a chocolate person in my menopausal years, especially the last 6 months. I was more like a sour candy person. Now give me chocolate. Give me all the chocolate. So I'm on my Zoom with my friends, and I was bitching about the Lindor chocolates. And they're like, what? I told them the same story. And I bit into one. Now, they didn't know about the first one. I bit into it because I was like, here we go. Fuck. It was peppermint looking. So I thought, I love peppermint bark. Heather, I'm getting to it. Lord, I'm building up the climax. Nothing like a premature ejaculation before the climax. You know what I mean? Let me finish it, Heather. Let me finish it. So I bit into it. And I was like, what the fuck? I don't know. What the fuck? Bye, big dog. So then I unmuted my Zoomies and I said, what the fuck? What the fuck? What? Then they were making fun of me because they're like, bro, I said I have a whole fucking, so then I had to go through a couple more because I thought the first one was fluke. So then I ate the second one, same one, peppermint, because I thought, can't go wrong with that one, right? There were so many other ones. I was like, is it even going to be creamy and oozy? Because I don't want creamy and oozy. I don't like creamy and oozy middles. Have a problem. I have a gag reflex. I'm a spitter and a quitter. Don't give me that shit. Okay, so then I get to another color. They were telling me there could be white chocolate, caramel, and I said four Lindors later, I think I had a mini O. Now if only I had my massage around my neck with the chocolate in my book, it would have been holy crap. Ghirardelli is good. So anyhow, who knew? For the fourth one, it was in a blue. So anyhow, no, I didn't eat the blue one. I ate one and it was like goldish. One of my friends was like, you gotta eat that, that's caramel. I was like, well, here goes 4 down the hatch. 4 down the hatch. No, hold on, Linda, stay tuned. Give me a minute. 4 down the hatch. It wasn't. It was white chocolate and milk chocolate. It was still good. I just spit. So I said, ooh, what's this blue one? And then there became a whole bunch of speculation. I could not do 5. So this morning, that blue ball, no pun intended, the blue ball was calling my name. After I ate my eggs in salsa, and I knew it was gonna come right back out the chute. But I need a coffee. Between between cinnamon and frickin' grandpa, I'm tired. I knew it was gonna be a catastrophe. The blue ball called my name. The blue ball. I ate the blue ball. I ate it. It wasn't milk chocolate. I mean, it wasn't white chocolate. It was the milk chocolate creamy middle. Not creamy, just perfect. So, yeah. Anywho, so there's a couple more I want to try today. So I'll spread it out. Just so you know. Lindor chocolate. Here's going to more weight gain. But if you poop a lot because you eat the foods you're not supposed to, does that balance out your, I don't know. Anywho, no, it wasn't. Well, it didn't taste dark to me. And then my friend sent me the Lindor chocolate chart based on the colors of the wrappers. So I'll have to look. I don't remember. So the blue ball called my name. Sarah, come on, you know me. And I was thinking about the blue ball all night long because I thought it had something different in it, but it didn't. So anyhow, the Kansas City. Oh, V. Fraser, have fun. Be safe. There's nothing wrong with the creamies. It's not, as long as it doesn't drip, you know. I don't like drippy centers. I didn't know that. So my mind has now expanded a bit. So in times of desperation, sometimes you never know pooping out balances the weight. Okay, the gain. Okay, so I do love Cadbury Cream Eggs. I know there's a lot of drips in that one, but I love it. Ugh, no cordial chocolates. Hell no. No. No, thank you. I love Cadbury Cream Eggs. That's the only creamy center I'll eat. No, Kathy. Do you have Terry's chocolate orange in the U.S.? No, Alex. At least I don't think so. Cadbury are my favorite. Now, speaking of Cadbury Cream Eggs, how about those caramel ones? Orgasmic. Can I say that word? Origamiest. Origami. I don't know. You know what I mean. Drippy centers. Like biting into a cyst. What? Great. Great. Now that's never leaving my fucking mind, red lady. She just said it's like biting into a cyst. A liquidy cyst. Symphony bars. No, Dan has. Dan likes it. Disgusting. Great. Now I won't be eating one of those again. Thanks, red lady. Thanks. I do like to pop a cyst though, but I don't want it in my mouth. Cadbury cream egg rolled in a crescent roll and baked. What? I can't eat ice cream with nuts. Roland, I would literally shit on the spot, if you know what I mean, or puke it all up. Get it? I love the Scotch Mellows. My favorite other one, PS at C's, is the key lime one. Key lime pie. Oh! Key lime pie at C's Candy. It's white chocolate with key lime pie middle. But I hate key lime pie. But shit, send me a pound of those. Teresa, I'm burping my eggs up in my Lindor chocolate. Give me a minute. No, but I hope I make a lot of people smile. I hope I do. I'm on Running Man. I wish I looked like that, you know, with all those muscles, no fat. The caramel Reese's yet. There's a caramel Reese's. The key lime pie. Yeah. I love lemon bars. Give me a lemon bar any day of the week. Y'all want to butter me up? Do y'all want me to like you? There's a couple ways in which you could do that. Caramel Reese's, there's not a thing. Is there peanut butter in it? Is there peanut butter in it? Reese's have not, I'll get back to what I like. Reese's has not been the same ever since I was a little kid. So, Karen, me too. But lately, this menopausal bitch wants chocolate. Score bars were good. Remember whatchamacallit? It's new. It's the peanut butter cups with the caramel on top. Ugh. With peanut butter? I don't know. I don't know. I love anything caramel. Everything's pleasing with sweet and salty. Give me chips covered in chocolate. Holy shit. I love spiders. I grow them here, so it doesn't bother me that there's one on my head. I actually have a friend crawling up my leg right now. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do Reese's with caramel. I don't think so. I even love the caramel M&Ms. Everclear and cherries. Jerry. I do. I love me peanut M&Ms more. Yes, Rayanne, I have been wanting chocolate. So if you really love me, there's things you can do. Really don't do them because I would kill you. Facetiously. Social media, that was just facetious. I would never really do that to somebody. Fuck. I feel like I have to put a blanket statement out, disclaimer. Everything I say is jokeable. I'm human, TikTok. I make mistakes. Sometimes I say words that aren't appropriate. They were back in the day, so they're kind of ingrained in my head. Sometimes as humans, we make mistakes. And y'all let the trolls ruin it for the people who make mistakes. Get better. Frustrated. No, I know you get me, but the stupid trolls, oh, she said a word you're not supposed to say anymore. It's not politically correct. I'm gonna continue to blast her ass for bullying and harassment. Bullying and harassment. Bullying and harassment. They keep doing it. And when their fucking fingers swell up and freeze up, they start using their fucking toes. And then all of a sudden I got a violation. And AI says, sorry, appeal not approved. Well, thanks AI. But can I get a real person to see the truth behind the idiots? Nope. Yes, Rosemary, for as long as I have it. For as long as I have it. We will try one more time to keep going. Like I said, I have, hopefully somebody can help me figure out something and figure out something, some solution to the crazy. And if they can't figure out my crazy, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to Patreon. I'm already at Patreon. My friend helped me find out how do I go live on Patreon. So that's going to be it. If this one doesn't work and it gets taken down again, we're done. We're done. I can't do any more TikTok if this one goes down again. So I'm out. I'm not gonna even start a new account, because why? When people are out for you, they're gonna continue and continue and continue. Patreon, Patreon. It's an app. So right now, I have a $5 subscription on Patreon for like videos. I do a lot of my stuff on there. I post my animals, some family stuff, because it's a smaller forum. But if that's the case, I will be going live from there. It's an app you have to download called Patreon. Dan will definitely be doing. He doesn't have a problem, Linda, like I do. I will keep YouTube, and I will do Patreon. So no, Kathy, it's not censored. So it's easier. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're all moving to Patreon. Truth matters. Not that I owe you any explanation about my financial status, but subscriptions aren't for money. Yes, you make a little bit of money, but you have to understand that I'm paying Patreon to manage my videos. They take a percentage. I pay a yearly fee, right? So I get a percentage of the $5. Holy shit. Yeah, not that much. My TikTok my TikTok subscriptions I have in place to avoid trolls. Because sometimes I'd like to have a relaxing live with people who actually want to be here, who actually enjoy me, and who actually want to have a good time and not put the negativity into the room. So, of course, what happens is they still take you down because they can still see previews, and then the trolls get pissed off because you're charging. So it gives them more ammunition to attack. So it has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with making millions. We are not, I can assure you that. However, we are making money. My husband was an attorney, still is an attorney, but has retired, is working out of retiring from law. And we are doing social media. So this is our job now. And that's it. No shame in our game. So, not millions. I can tell you, definitely, we make more money with my husband doing law. But he had a heart attack 4 years ago today. And it's 4 years? 5 years ago today, 2019. 5 years ago today, with a lot of shit in between all that. And he lost his love. He lost his desire. He fell out of love with his job. So this is something he's become passionate about. This is something he advocates for. And this is something that doesn't provide him stress like his profession does. So yes, we stumbled across a landmine, $1 million landmine. I wish, but no. Unless we get like sponsored by, Pepsi or Coke or Budweiser or something big like that, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Yes, and it's great because it allows him to stay home. And that's why, and people, truth matters, people, I use a little sarcasm with that because people always judge you based on, exploitation and shit and whatever else they want to throw your way. But it really boils down to being lucky enough to have found something that can support our family, with my husband being happy and healthier, right? And that's really the bottom line to it. We had no idea. Billions. Elon Musk, watch out. We were lucky enough to stumble across a couple videos that my husband put out there and got us the recognition, and people fell in love with Grandpa. It's the luck of the draw. We got luck a little bit, We're riding the wave as long as we can. And hopefully it continues and continues and continues. And with our diversification, we can continue and be just as happy and prosperous and be able to support my family. I would love to make enough, right? To be able to pay for, my kids' extracurricular, right? So the scholarship, instead of them taking out loans for their secondary degrees, I would love to make enough to pay for that. So they still come out with no loans. I paid for all their undergrad. I would love to be able to continue to do that. Haven't gotten there yet, but we're replenishing from living on investments and stuff like that. So trying to. We still don't make a lot, but our house is expensive to run. Linda, are you gonna do sub lives here? Yes. Jackie, as long as I can keep my account here, sub lives will be on this TikTok account. So everybody who hasn't de-subbed on the other one, sub here, because as of right now, I still don't have that live capability. I can post videos there, but I can't live. So if this happens over here, then you guys de-sub and I'm moving. I'm not gonna waste my breath. I still might do videos on TikTok, but I will not go live anymore. Dan will. And I'll probably be with him on those nights he does. So, but it's exhausting for me. It adds a lot of frustration for me to have to continually chase and to keep my fingers crossed every day that some idiot's not behind a keyboard reporting me. So anyhow, if some people get rich, Linda, there's a lot of people who I follow from the beginning, from like 3 years ago, that have made a very good living and have been able to do things, get nice cars, and buy houses. Maya Knight, you know, with the babies, I started following her when her babies were little. So she now bought a house, you know, she gets a lot of sponsorships and stuff like that. So she got lucky. She got lucky. I would love to get lucky like that. But I've learned to not, you can't anticipate it, right? You can't anticipate a win. You got to work hard and you got to continually produce and keep your fingers crossed. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. There's a lot of hatefulness. So I have two different things that I do, right? I do a little bit of me, my personality, just the normal conversation of life and marriage and loss and family, menopause, all that stuff. And then I do my journey with Grandpa, right? So, you know, I feel like I'm a multifaceted person on these platforms, because I do a little bit of both and try to keep a smile on your face. My ultimate goal every day is to leave you giggling and smiling. And when we talk about goofy things, I would love for you to chuckle at yourself when we talk about those things and you're like, damn it, Danielle, damn it. Yes, and for Dan and I, he's home now. I just lost your follow. Shucks. Let me go cry in my sleep. Shit, Nicholas, you tore up my day. You tore it up today. Fuck. Shit happens, Nicholas. I'll be praying for you, and I hope I can recover. I hope so. Dan, me, Nicholas. He's in care. Yeah, Sarah, you got us. Community over here. Dan just got home. They just got home. See? For every loser, you get a new one. An angel gets its wings. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's okay. Now, y'all wonder why when I do ad-lib shit like that, I lose my breath. That's in Danish. Well, I had salsa, eggs, in a low-carb tortilla with some coffee. All of those things I should not have eaten before my run, and a Lindor chocolate, which or Lindt? Is it Lindt or Lindor? One of those. that I didn't know I liked. I've been not eating them for years, thinking they were old people chocolate. Now I have the runs. So running sometimes does not benefit you because it shakes things up, getting moisturized, lubricated, and slick. So sometimes things just fall out, especially through menopause, because your sphincter, did you know this? This is truthful, even with my southern drawl. When you're in menopause, your lower sphere gets looser. Now, men, I don't know if you know that. Bye, Emily Jones, love you. Your lower sphincters, holes, any holes down there, they loosen up. Just so you know. So for us, things get tricky, especially when you, have a stomach issue, IBS, ABS, CBC, and all that. You never trust the fart because the sphincter is weakened by the menopausal hormones that send your body into a relaxed state, kind of like the hormones that open up your, when you push out the, babies. For some reason, we loosen up. So sorry, men out there. Sometimes with the loosening of the You're welcome. Nope. Stay. You guys gotta learn to tell her to stay. Sometimes with the loosening, I forgot what I was gonna say. Mark, Dan, dog, out. Oh yeah, men. Sorry, men. Sometimes with the loosening of the muscles, sometimes things get a little bit difficult to so I had to stop. But sometimes men, sorry, because sometimes with the loosening of the southern spheres, you named it. Sometimes it's just sometimes, what? Oh, we're done. Okay, thanks for that. Sorry. Yes, Raymond, let me send you a refund check for your troubles. Just kidding. Bye. Bye. He wants to poke me with his arrow, his Cupid of love. Not now, Dan, I'm working. I'm trying to support you. Your stills with the old man, it's destroyed. I don't know what that means. Oh, Jeff, I don't think I'm a celebrity. I am one. Bam, mic drop.
Come on back.
I need Depends. You can send me Depends. I could probably use some. Poise pads, right? It is quite disgusting, but it's the fact of life. We keep it, the linebacker. Everybody wants to know how the linebacker is today.
Linebacker?
Yeah.
Who's a linebacker?
Do you remember a joke from the other night?
Oh,
Brain cells?
I'm tired, but you're an extra.
I told them. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing people don't understand. The real star is right before you. Ed just helped Dan and I blossom into our famousness. Just look up in the sky every night. The loudest, biggest, sparkliest star, that's me. That's me. Right up there, high in the sky. Just think of me as winking at you for all your support, even the negativity. Anywho. I'm really not a star, but just because they put the words out there. I never call myself a star or famous. They use those to throw triggers at me.
By the way, MT is right there.
I know, I found it today. I found one. It wasn't right there. I found it.
I only had one meal yesterday.
So, and winking after talking about sphincters. Well, every time your sphincter twitches, think about me. That's me winking, Liam. Every time you get a little ticker, never mind. You know what I mean. You know, hold and count. What's Grandpa do while you're on here? He sits. This is the easiest time of the day for Grandpa. I feed him cereal. Yes, cereal. And a banana. And coffee. He sits at the table. Then occasionally he moves to the couch. And then doesn't move. Like yesterday, I got him up about 12:30 for lunch. But he probably would have sat there for till about 1 yesterday. So every day is different. For the most part, I say we have till about 12. So, I don't know. I haven't been in there yet, Allison. Does the coffee help Pop's memory? Sometimes I think right in the morning, you know, he says, where am I? What's going on? Who are you? This morning, it was quite interesting. It was 6:30 in the morning and I was in bed. Dan had just called and I got off with Dan and he's like, Danielle, he opened his door. He was yelling for me. Almost like he remembered it was just me and him. It was the strangest thing. Danielle. I'm like, yes, Ed. He said, where are you? I said, I'm in the bed. He said, okay, let me go pee first. He was hearing that noise in his ears, the tinnitus. But I thought it was really interesting that he was yelling for me, right? So, my neighbor, I think Baxter's outside. Yeah, I know. So anyhow, I thought that was really interesting. Hold on. Darlene, if you want to send Grandpa something, I have a Linktree in my account, and it has Dan's office address there. Yeah, he got out when Mark left this morning. And sure, she can read it. I'm almost done with the Unhoneymooners too, and then I'll start on the other one. Okay, sorry. Yeah, but it was interesting though, Tamara, because normally it's Mark or Bill, you know, which is one of the kids. Yes, still have the pick. So anyhow, yeah, Lincoln, is it in the bio? Oh, I also put it in my Linktree, just so that way, yeah, he remembered. So I thought that was quite interesting as he was yelling for me this morning. So I think sometimes once he gets up, he doesn't really ask me for the fill-in, you know? He just asks me questions. Sometimes he doesn't, sometimes he does. And then today he sits down and he starts eating, he has time to just wake up a little bit, and he's a little bit better, sometimes. So, I know, it was really weird, Tamara, I don't know. He remembers me, because there's a long history there, you know? That's the thing, we have a long history together. So I think, I don't know, I really don't know. What did Dan get me for Valentine's Day? 0. I know what he wants to give me, but nothing you purchased at the store, if you know what I mean. +1, Queen Bee, +1. So Dan's never been a huge Valentine. He always used to call it a Hallmark holiday. And my expectations were always crushed on a day like today, always. Because I always felt like it doesn't really matter what you believe, you still do it for the other person, you know? You still do it. Now, 5 years ago today, he had a heart attack on Valentine's Day. So it became, nobody wants to celebrate that. But I still was disappointed, right? Lori and everybody else who's dealt with that. I still was disappointed, still made me sad, because I always say you still go out of your way to do something nice. Write me a poem, right? Do something Show some thought into something. Don't wait till tomorrow or the next day when things are 75% off. To me, that's irritating. I don't like it. And it doesn't excuse you for any of that. Did he acknowledge it? No. So we were, the night of his heart attack, we were watching Hannah's high school soccer game up in Folsom. We came home and I made eggs, and it was really weird because 1 liter Pepsi, 2 grape blow pops, not even my favorite. Grape's not that bad. And really uncharacteristic for Dan, he had a shit ton of salsa that night, like a whole jar of salsa. So, yes, Hallmark holidays, that's what he calls them. But he won't do anything. Anywho, so I thought when he woke me up, it was about midnight, a little bit before midnight, February 13th. And he's like, yeah, I'm not feeling good. You know, God, I have like heartburn or something. And I thought, well, because you had like a can of freaking, salsa. So he's like, yeah, just, I don't know. I've never felt like this before. And I said, all right, well, just wake me up if you need me. Try to fall back asleep. And he still kind of was getting up and down and up and down. I wasn't sleeping. And he's like, I don't know, something's not right. So we vacillated for a minute, for a long minute. And then he was like, yeah, it's starting to hurt. You know, I couldn't find any aspirin. I was trying to give him Tums. I was trying to, do all this stuff, but it wasn't working. Finally, he said, I gotta go. You gotta take me right now. Something's not right. And I was like, okay, that's weird, So, of course, I got the nervous shits and the nervous peas. I was starting to shake and rattle and roll, and I had to poop before I took him. It was torrential downpour. I couldn't find the keys. The kids were upstairs sleeping. I didn't know what to do. Should have called an ambulance, really, in hindsight. But at that time, you don't, bonjour. You don't realize, right? Okay, because you're still thinking like, it's fine, it's subsided, and then he gets a pain again. So, he's like, drive! Don't fucking stop at the red fucking light! Now it's coming down buckets. It's coming down buckets. Buckets. Windy, my car's all over the road, I'm slipping and sliding, it's not even my car, it's Hannah's car. Fuck, it was horrible. Luckily, I always get the nervous poop speeder. It's horrible. Dan yelling at me. So now he always talks about that. She called a Widowmaker. So luckily he had one artery that was like 85% closed or something. But so he had a stent put in. But and luckily one of the guys I worked out with at CrossFit, he was the ER doc on call. And so he saw my name and he came in and he's like, hey, what's going on here? So Dan's like, I feel better now. I think I could go home. He's like, bruh, you ain't going home. You're having a heart attack. You had a heart attack. No. Now we got to find out the severity of it. But it was cool because he was in there. And he was like, what? He's like, yeah, it's not heartburn. It hasn't subsided. What's going to happen is it's going to continuously ebb and flow. Oh, yes, Maddie. So, it's all nice too, when you have connections in the hospital. Oh, thanks, Manny. I appreciate it. Donkey Kong, seventh time scrolling. Now you're going to the gym. Perfect. I did my job. Yeah, it was very scary. I've witnessed some very scary things with Dan over the years. Potential live loss situations, right? So that was a very hard time. Anywho, it is what it is. So yeah, I know you said that. I died when I was in sport. Dan had one too, and it was scary. Because I was like, what the fuck? But that was a self-induced one. We won't talk about that. So yes, now Valentine's Day is about my husband. As far as Dan, he walks every day. Planet, he walks every day. Yeah, I always have panic attacks. Sometimes I'm like, one of these days I'm gonna brush it off as a panic attack, anxiety attack, and it's really gonna kill me, because it's very similar to probably what heart attack victims feel, right? And I always, I always feel that way. Like, I'm always like, fuck, is this it? Am I gonna die? Is this my heart telling me this time you're over? I don't know. One of these days, I swear to God, it's gonna, oh. Lily, I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you. I do too, and so, yeah. Your body does. It's hard to detect a woman's heart attack. I know. And it scares me because I know, especially living alone, but it scares me that I'm gonna, I think we have the same humor. Dumbass. I could have told you it wasn't a heart attack. I could have told you it was anxiety. Bruh. Yeah. So I'm scared. Oh, Twyla. I'm sorry. Hi, Dr. V. I worry because, I'm always like, this damn anxiety. Well, what time? There's going to be a time, maybe it's not going to be, and I'm going to misjudge it and then end up dead. I don't know. That happened 2 nights ago? Wait, Lily, what? You had the ambulance 2 nights ago? Like it was recent? Lee. What? I'm confused. Girl, shut the fuck up. I laugh at very uncomfortable situations. I swear, I laugh at very uncomfortable situations. I laugh at when I make fun of people, and I laugh just about every time. So, I'm sorry. It's not the Lexapro, fuck face. It's not. Girl, you have my number. Girl, you have my number. You have my number. I thought that for a while too. When I first started my Lexapro, I thought, this shit's giving me anxiety or a heart attack. Girl. Woo! I'm sorry. I laughed at my friend today too. He was crying over a card he got, and I giggled at him too. So don't feel alone. Don't feel alone. I give shit. I know. Shit. I know. I got a lot of hate. I got a lot of hate. That's why it's viral. Unfortunately, the virality of a video is mostly people who get pissed off at you. So yes, I'm rude. I'm a bitch. I should be shameful. I'm shameful. Why doesn't Dan divorce me? Dan, girl, I'll get back to you later. Thank you, Trevor. There's too many. It's 1.7 million view. I didn't post a video today because it's going. So on this channel, Mrs. D South NorCal, it's there, and it's viral. So when you have viral videos, typically the ones that I get, yeah. Dan, if she was my wife, I would divorce her. I would drop her on her ass. I would leave her on the street. I would put her in the gutter. What good is she to that family? She's a catastrophe to that family. Why don't they see that? All she does, I bet what she does. You know what I bet she does? When those cameras are off, people are just, yeah, that's what I do in front of my husband. Where's Dan? Why isn't he taking control of his wife? Why is he not watching Grandpa? Why does he allow her? Somebody needs to report her for elder abuse. Yes. Somebody needs to report me for elder abuse so they can take Ed away from the house. Remove him from the one person he remembers constantly and consistently, and remove him from a location that he is familiar with and take him away and put him somewhere. Yes, that seems like the best case scenario. Yes, right? Makes sense. Yeah. She needs to be silenced. We need to get rid of her. Yeah. Needs to get, and then my nose, shit, everything on, what do you call it? YouTube last night. People were just giving me shit about my nose, you know? My nose. It's unthinkable. Yeah, so I stopped reading. Because I just was getting pissed off. People were like, Danielle, so if you left a nice message, I try to just go through and respond to the nice messages, but it gets hard sometimes because of how ignorant and stupid people are. So, yeah, so just so you know, when a video goes that big, it's really hard to get to people like I want to. But, so just so you know, sometimes you have to, why would we mention one that died? That's the thing. It's like, well, why didn't you tell him? Why would we want to remind him about another death in his life? You know, people don't think about those things. You know, people don't think about these things. People, like, why would we want to remind him about a death? Another one, and have to make him relive all that shit again, right? It's not okay. And of course, we're not going to try to make him remember. If he doesn't remember, we're going to stick with Joanne, which is what he remembers. He doesn't need to know. And what I say, also, when I say, thanks, Misty. Oh, I got my Cupid's arrow. Thank you. And when people say, people were up in arms because I said my house. You know, this bitch needs to make it known that it's her property. No. No. No, it's called reality orientation. You guys, reality orientation. For Ed, he knows. Well, who owns it? If you guys are around enough to have been here from the beginning, Dan even says my house. Dan even says my house. The people who are like, oh, Dan won't even do that. He's so much gentler with his dad. He says, he doesn't even say my house, he says our house. Wrong. 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 That's how I know you guys are closed-minded people, is because you don't listen or you don't want to see the truth. That Dan and I follow the same patterns. Sometimes I may use dementia more than Dan, but sometimes it depends on his mood that I use dementia a little bit more because I think it helps. But no, Dan says my too. Because if he says it's our house, he said, well, who owns it? He goes right to who owns it. Or he says, oh no, this is your house. That's right. Who owns it? He wants to know the proof. And you know why he wants to know the proof? Because he's got rules and regulations. He's got rules and regulations for his house. He's got rules and regulation for driving his car. If we just go along with, oh yeah, these are your cars. You can't drive it. Give me the keys. That's why I use mine. And it is my house. It is my house. Somebody said the other day, they're like, well, it's your kid's house too. No, it's my house. I allow my kids to live in my house.
What is the big deal? Why are you going over this now? The video?
Yeah, because people are asking. It's not their house.
They can watch videos of when we say it's his house or when we say it's our house. There's many videos of that.
Yeah. Well, everybody was on there. Dan doesn't do that. Dan doesn't do that. Dan's perfect. Why does he allow her in that house? Because it's mine. It's my house. It's not even Dan's house. You know how I qualify whose house it is? Let me tell you. Who does the most work in the house? Me. Who pays all the bills? Me. Who does laundry? Who cleans? Who cooks? Who does yard work? Me.
Can you cook me some lunch?
Who cleans the gutters? Me. Who takes care of everything? Me. Guess what? Therefore, it's my house. Who bought it? Me and Dan bought it. Me and Dan. But it has become my house because it's mine. All those cars out here, nobody owns them but me. You know why? Because I do all the maintenance on all 5 cars we have. I do all the maintenance.
It's freezing.
I do the maintenance. I keep everybody, even when they're out of town. Girls, it is time to rotate your tires. It is time to change your oil.
I need some maintenance.
My ass needs some maintenance. I ate eggs and drank some coffee this morning. That was not good.
You're out of coffee.
No, there's little individual pods.
I didn't
Yeah, I didn't make a big pot because it would go to waste. So it's mine. Dan's money, whatever he made when he worked, mine. Mine. What's mine is mine. What's his is mine. Not sure why nobody understands that. Just saying. And guess what? You want to know what? He gives me all the money. Every time he gets paid, it goes in my account. He lets me have complete control. You know why? Because he doesn't give a shit. He does not give a shit. Dan says, here you go, bitch, I don't care. Do whatever you need to. Just make sure you have enough to pay taxes and the bills. He doesn't care. Dan doesn't even have an ATM. You know why? Because he doesn't want one. Dan doesn't even have a checkbook. You know why? Because I pay all the bills. Dan does not want to know anything that has to do with the house. Doesn't want to know how much things cost. Doesn't want to know why we're doing this and what. Nope. He just says, I don't give a fuck. Sometimes that pisses me off because I'm like, well, I'm one person trying to deal with all this shit. Sometimes I need some help and a hand holding. Nobody wants to give it to me. None. Only Christopher. Chris, are you still here? I help sometimes with my Zoomies. I give them projects for me because I don't have help in sometimes. And sometimes I suffocate. So it's not 50-50. It's 100. It's 95-5. 95-5. I seem insecure? Oh, really? Because to me that sounded fucking secure. I have all the money. I have all the deeds. I have all the car notes. I can leave his ass tomorrow and he's got nothing. That's security. I'm just saying. You're welcome, Jill. I know. It's crazy. But you can tell how a video is going to go based on the idiots out there. So it is what it is. I'm not insecure. No, Beck, it's not. No. Today's Wednesday. So I am very secure with myself. It's not even about money, you guys. Money doesn't make anybody secure, right? Let's be real. Security in oneself does not come from financial stability. With all jokes aside, security, we all have insecurities. Let's put it that way. We all do. And I don't care those people who think you're perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. And perfect is subjective. So get over yourself, number one. Number two, we don't have any active Facebook accounts, no. Number two, security comes from within yourself. It's about believing in yourself. It's about loving yourself, and it's about respecting yourselves. Now, here's the thing. We all slip up sometimes, right? We have stupid insecurities like, people want to make fun of my nose. They want to make fun of my wrinkles, my saggy skin. People were telling me yesterday I needed retinol, I needed a facelift, I needed a nose reduction. What else? My hair's ugly. I should spend my time fixing myself up, putting some makeup on, and being, when I put myself in front of the camera, right? So, whatever. That's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do with my platform is I'm trying to normalize aging. I'm trying to normalize that, it doesn't matter if our skin is taunt or, we choose to cover our grays, not whatever. The most important thing is to value and respect yourself, however you want to do it. If you feel like, a little Botox here and there makes you feel beautiful, I'm all for it. Do it. But don't do it because society says we need to look better than what we are. And that's the problem with society today. All the billions and billions of dollars in the industry, makeup and injections, and you can look like you're 19 again. No, we all can't, because it doesn't matter how much injection we get in our face, our neck and our chest and our hands tell our secrets anyway. So I just think that, it's shameful when people come on and rip on other people. It's shameful to me that women come on and bash other women, call them fat, call them ugly. Put your picture up there. Let's see what you look like. Let's see what you look like, and how shameful it is for men or women to critique anybody else for their beauty. Beauty is skin deep. The real beauty in a person is not what's on the outside, it's what's on the inside. It's on the inside. You can have the most beautiful face on the planet, but if you're ugly on the inside, it's going to make you ugly on the outside. So, just remember that. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Because that's what true beauty is. So, you can make fun of my nose. Nose and ears grow for a lifetime. So those of us with the big noses, we're fucked. My nose has grown over the last couple years. So it is true, it does happen. I had small ears. They're not so small anymore. We change. We get older. My skin has started to drop more. It's true. It sucks, but it's reality. I'm almost fucking 50 years old. I'm not 18 anymore. My body has changed. Things are thinning out. My skin is thinning out. Things are dropping. Things are drooping. Things are changing. But I'm almost 50. I'm probably 3/4 of the way into my life right now. I'm 3/4 into my life. I could die at any moment at this point. Three-quarters. I've been through some heartaches, I've been through some sorrows, I've been through lots of pain and still continue to go through that. But I'm still standing and I'm still trying to change. And I'm standing here before hundreds of people trying to get you to see and normalize the things that women go through. Society stucks for the standards they inflict upon us. Love yourself for who you are, how you age. Everything we have showing outside of us shows part of this journey. Part of it's DNA, but part of it is also journey. Those of us who have babies, our titties are lower, our nipples are bigger. If we've nursed, we have stretch marks on our abdomen, in between our legs sometimes, on our thighs. That is beautiful. We birthed children. We gave life. We created life. These wrinkles, stress, husbands, children, illnesses, late nights, puking kids, everywhere, 3 of them at the same time. We have stories to tell. My gray hair, Dan, more Dan. Life. My 11s, my mom's pain, the loss of my mom, the constant crying, the constant sadness, the constant furrowing of my brow in disbelief that I no longer have a mother. Some of that's my dad too, when he tried to take his life while my mom was dying. The disbelief, the horror, the conflict that I had in my eyes at the time. And I carried around with that. I carried that around for a long time. That's our story. Do what you need to do, but own it. You know, I'm saying, bye Cheryl. You know, I look in the mirror sometimes when I'm doing things, when I video myself, and try being a creator and a social influencer, right? Being on and recording yourself and seeing your fucking face every fucking day, multiple times a day. That's hard. It's like every day. I can choose, if I didn't do social media, I can choose to quickly close my eyes and get ready for the day. But I have to stare at myself every fucking day. I'm looking back at myself. I see myself. It's horrible. I know what my imperfections are on the outside. I feel it every day. I see myself. And I see myself, hey Vandal, I see myself more than most people look at themselves at this age. And let me tell you, it ain't fun. It's sure as hell not fun. Yesterday I did a video of me walking outside with Grandpa and I got this under angle and I was like, what the fuck? What just happened? Did I drop again? Damn! It looks sangy. It looks wrinkly. It had just dropped another couple centimeters. But you know what? Hi Mikey, thank you. There's more to life than what's here. You know, there's more important things. You have to love yourself. You have to find, and then make fun of yourself. Because that's the only way, that's the only way to get through, is I laugh at myself. I look at that and I was like, blah, 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 blah. It's like, what are you doing? I have to make fun of myself because shit is happening quickly. 50's here. And it's like, coming on with the vengeance, motherfuckers. Things are happening to my face, my titties, my vagina. Slow it down. My stomach. Ah! Dan, what are you screaming at? I just saw myself at an angle I don't like. Shit. How's my nose always look like this? Well, since when did this left jaw, right jowl drop? Do you notice this one hanging lower to this one? Did you? Do you see that? This has dropped. It dropped. My left labia dropped and my right jowl dropped. Almost simultaneously. Y'all check it out. Sometimes I cry. Sometimes I do cry. What the hell happened? How did I become 50? Who did it? Who said, stop the clocks? I don't want to go forward anymore. I see my fucker. You bad dog. I see you, shithead. Dan doesn't care. And fuck you, men. While I'm at it, fuck you, men. Fuck you, men. Could I say it one more time? Getting older ain't for sissies. That's for sure. And do you know why I'm saying fuck you, men? Because, you get more gray hair. Ooh, he's sexy. He gets a beer belly. Look at that man. You know, he gains weight, nobody cares. He gets chiseled. And they're like, damn, look at that hot specimen of a man. Man, he's got some years on him, some experience, and some loving to give me, right? Fuck you, man. You're acceptable to age in however which way you want to. For us, not acceptable. Judy! Shit! I have a fucking foul mouth? Fuck! I had no idea! For fuck's sake, Judy. Blasphemy. Anyhow. So fuck you, men. Fuck you. You get distinguished, you get sexy as fuck, and you don't have to do anything. You know what I mean? Whatever. You guys didn't tell me I was a foul-mouthed human. Since when? Is that why the right side's dropping before? Because the left side dropped. And then my right side needed a drop to balance me out. Shit. Is that why? Fuck. I want to be a man. I just decided. I want to be a man. I want to do this over again. I want to have a shebang bang. I want to have a man. I want to be a man. I've had a man. I see you, Baxter! You bastard! Everything jiggles. I want to be a man when I'm my next life. If I get a next life, you hear me? I want to come back with a pee-pee. I don't want any ovaries. I don't want any eggs. I don't want any titties. I don't want hormones. Well, estrogen. I don't want any of that stuff. I want to be able to whip it out, poke it in, and do what I want to. I want to be able to shake it. I want to be able to whip it. And I want to just be able to kick back and not have to deal with menopause, bleeding, babies, births. I want to be the creator. I just want to be the creator. I don't want to be the houser anymore or the deliverer. I want to create. I want to know what it feels like to have that power between my legs. A quick 30 seconds of power. Let's be real. As women, we have vaginas are the most powerful thing on the planet. But anyhow, to piss wherever. Oh, I gotta pee. Let me stick it in a bottle. You know? Let me just stick it in a bottle. Why? Because I can. Any hole, I'll take it. The tighter, the better. Honey, what's going on down there? You feeling a little loosey-goosey today? What's happening? I'm slip-sliding away. Oh, yeah, well, sometimes that happens. Sorry. I don't know. I'm just saying. I would like just one day to what it feels like. Just one day. I don't, shit. I love it because I think women are much stronger people. Yes, I said it. And I don't care if you agree with it or not, but most women will agree with me. I just want the power for one day. Poke. Get it? Poke. Baxter! Come on. You want a treat? Come on. Oh, where's Coco? Where's Coco? Where's Coco? You know he's getting tired. Come on. Give me a minute. Come on. Come on. Coco. Where's Coco? Where's Coco? Come on. Come on. Coco, you want a treat? Jerk. Ow! Fuck. He's such a badass. Come on! Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Hold on, let me get his ball. Come on, where's your ball? Let's go get it. Come on. Come on. Where's your ball? Come on. Sorry. I had to get Baxter in the back. My neighbor, it was mowing and he was getting mad. Sorry. I had to go get Baxter. He's a jackass. He comes back when he's tired. And, this guy is scared of everything, can't go for walks, but yet he'll be in the house running around. Anyhow. So that's my spiel for the day, you guys. I appreciate you. Happy Valentine's Day. You guys have much love and happiness today. Hopefully Cupid's arrow has poked you where you wanted it to poke you. I got some shit to do. I gotta go play with the dog, and we do a live tonight, so I am going to get my shit done, and then have some relaxation and maybe a nap before the live tonight. So I appreciate you guys. Have a great day, and may your Valentine's Day be everything that you want it to be. Mine won't, but hopefully somebody's out there does. So I want to hear all the goodness that happens today for you guys. I got to live vicariously through somebody because it ain't me. Anyhow, love you guys. See you later. Oh, thank you for all the gifts. And you guys suck with liking. I'm just saying. There's over 300 of you at some point. And there's only 83 likes. 83 likes. You guys, that's how you show somebody love on Valentine's Day. Is you like their views. You like them. I'm going to stay on here until you guys... I'm going to stay on here with you guys until we get these likes up. Thank you. I got a couple more. Keep liking. Keep liking. I'm not done. Mods, are you liking my shit too? Only a few people listen. You want to make my Valentine's Day, hit my thumbs up. All right, we're getting there. I mean, we're not even half of the views, and we only got, come on, you guys are lame. You guys need to be better. You guys got to do better. You got to do better. Oh, well, I'm going to leave anyway. You're making me cry. You're making me cry. YouTube loves me, but it doesn't have the likes to prove it. Oh, we're getting better. I guess that's better than nothing. Anyhow, whatever, you guys. Be better. Love you. Happy Valentine's Day.